I'm really careful not to tell people what to do because
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone has very different personalities,
Mm-hmm.
different strengths. What I find easy makes someone else recoil in horror. Things I don't even consider as something to other people. They're like, how do you do that? How are you always on social media? How are you always visible? I just think you have to play to your strengths. Knowing where your strengths lie is really your secret. So the one thing I always say to people, no matter what your strength is, you have to be visible. So whether you're a complete introvert and that means that you're voyeuristic in Facebook groups, or you maybe like watch people on LinkedIn, because I know lots of people don't, they watch and read a lot on LinkedIn. They might not necessarily interact with much. But I think however you're most comfortable, whether that's starting an email list, so you're feeding out content all the time if you're an introvert, which can even
Mm-hmm.
feel a bit like ick as well because you're still putting yourself out there. The worst thing you can do as a business, and I honestly feel like I'm blue in the face with this, is not put enough time into marketing yourself. I even
Mm.
have marketing agencies approach me asking me if I can do marketing for them because I prioritize it. And I remember when I first started my business, I officially started in May. So 12th of May, my son's first birthday, and I thought this is the day I'm going to mark as my anniversary. So it's easy to remember. And
Mm-hmm.
it took me until September to get my first client, and I was doing organic social then. So that's what, 4 months. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to keep going. I just knew I would make it. I just thought I didn't know how long it would take. And I did like a course last year on visibility in particular. So I had to be strategic about it, like how to show up and how various things that you do can feed into each other to raise your profile and things like that. And it was really interesting for me because it wasn't just, oh, post a bit on social media or whatever. It was all about how to do
Mm-hmm.
public speaking and podcasting,
Mm-hmm.
all that kind of thing. And the lady there has had a stratospheric rise in her profile over the last 6 or 7 years. And yeah, she was saying that at the beginning 80% of her efforts were in marketing. And I was like, I can relate to that because at the beginning obviously it was 100% because I didn't have any clients, but even then I was still building, it was still a lot. It's like 50% of my time I was on social media planning my content, even interacting on social media, so commenting on LinkedIn, thinking of value I could add on LinkedIn as well. I joined specific memberships to support me as I grew my business as well. And that's obviously a reason I joined Foxwell, because it's such a great technical community. So I can keep up to speed on everything.